that, you know, that was the night you were drinking Chivas Regal and you were up on stage
and
you
the
were going a
YouTube
bit
night?
mad.
Yeah, that would be my
the big night.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
right.
The one my mom's real proud of. Yeah.
So that's out there on YouTube, right? That,
oh yeah,
that
you can
thing.
download me singing Guns N' Roses and Journey.
Have you looked at it?
Yeah.
And what did you think when you sat at home
Well,
in your
I watched
pajamas
it
looking at
because,
that?
you know, okay, you're like, what did I do?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah. We've all been there.
Yeah. So, but I was like, my mom called me. This is the best part. She was like, okay, I heard you were like, she's all over my voicemail. And like, just like, I heard you were, you know, doing this and this and everybody, you know, stripping, taking your shirt off. And I was like, I watched the video and I'm like taking off a sweater vest.
Yeah.
And I have like a collared shirt on that's buttoned. I'm like, Mom, if that's my biggest problem, you have a very tame daughter. So actually it was a preview. And I was watching another movie and we were coming in late. And it was several of my friends, and we're all like sitting down, you know, popcorn drink, you have it in your hands, you're like trying to not tick off everyone behind you. So, and all of a sudden I was like, and I like turned around and I'm like, did somebody just yell my name? And that's not abnormal. You know, people are, you know, they will yell my name in public. So I'm like, oh God, that was just rude. Like somebody's just yelling in the middle of a movie. And then everybody, my friends are like, I think that was in the preview. I think they just yelled your name and it was a preview for that movie.
Instead of cramming it down their throat like piracy is bad and don't download and da-da-da-da-da, nobody wants to hear that, especially my age and younger. We're just stupid and ignorant, so we don't want to hear that. But what we do like to hear is we like to be educated about it.
But Grammy-winning singer Kelly Clarkson is more interested in how great Angelina looks.
Oh God, and she's just one of the most beautiful women ever. Yeah, must be hard. I'd have a mirrored house if I looked like her. I'd just be like, dang.
But it was different. I was a telemarketer, but I was giving me free stuff, so it wasn't like, and it was free. It wasn't like, you know, when they call and they're like, okay. Like when it comes to talking, which is weird too, because I'm quite chatty Cathy. So,
Well, I was going to say, you're like one of our favourite people to interview because you talk so much.
it's different though in like an interview, and then when they push you out there at like an award show or something, and you have to like talk, and it's like on the teleprompter, and all of a sudden I'm like, why can I not read? Like, where did that skill go? Like,
Is this the cucumber on the eyes, the rubbing? What happens in there?
Yeah, massages? Oh my God. We've had a massage, obviously, right?
I've had the massage, but I've never been in the women's spa. Like, it looks like a woman's
well,
sort
we're
of
not rubbing each other.
We're not actually sitting in a spa.
You're not all...
song comes on the radio.
Oh, I turn it usually. I mean, it's embarrassing. Because, like, one time we were, like, going through mixes for songs for this album, actually. And I was in L.A. and I was with friends. We were going out to dinner. And I was meeting people. I was alone in my car, actually. And I was blaring the song because I was trying to figure out which mix I like best. Because they had kind of a poppier one and a rockier one. And all of a sudden, I look over and, like, this girl is just waving me down, this car full of girls. And they're like, is that your new record? And I'm like listening to myself. And she knows. Yeah, no, so it's highly embarrassing.
So usually if it's on the radio, it's like flick to another.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, and we're on another channel.
Oh, see,
And why Lara's sit-down went into overtime.
We're not stopping. I'm having fun. I don't want to end the interview.
Even though I'm young, I think that's where we need to start, is all the young ones that do know how to work the iPods and how to download and everything. So she's like, I know how to do it. She's like, no, I know. My mom has a hard time with it. So I always say, like, the younger ones. But
has anybody ever yelled abuse at you?
Yelled abuse?
Like, you know,
I like curse word. Yeah, I just pictured some guy going abuse in the crowd. I was like, what? No, wait, this is a really funny story, though. The first time I did that, well, I've only done it one time, actually, the Swimming Sharks, but we're in the cage, right? And my brother and my friend Mary and I were the brave ones that went first, because I'm so, well, who's not scared of sharks? That's dumb.
Is this in the ocean?
Anyway,
or
we're in the ocean,
right.
yeah. And it was, I forget where we were, what trip we were on, but anyway, it was like, we're in the ocean or whatever, and all of a sudden we turn around, we got in the cage first, and it was already lowered, so you couldn't really see what the cage looked like until you're in the water. Well, all of a sudden we're like, oh my God, this is the neatest thing ever, and you can hear, like, I inhaled, like, the ocean, because I turned around, and one side of it was plexiglass, but they didn't tell you that.
Right.
So I'm thinking,
so it looks like
they
there's nothing
forgot
there.
to put the rest of the cage together. Like, I'm like flipping. My brother and I had turned around at the same time, and I was like, all you can hear is, and the worst part is we throw my friend Mary
towards the glass. Mary, we get rid of you first.
I mean, my brother and I, it's a total Clarkson thing, I guess. But yeah, we were like, get away. And Mary was cracking up because she had seen that it was plexiglass and we didn't.
What about dolphins?
What person have you been most starstruck by?
Probably the first time I met, Well, it's a tie between Steven Tyler and Reba McEntire.
Right.
Yeah, I got really starstruck.
Tongue-tied, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with him, I could not stop grinning and giggling. I was like, seriously, stop giggling, and it was just, I couldn't stop giggling. I was like, and he wasn't even saying a joke, but I just
Just standing there looking at you.
I just couldn't stop laughing.
We should make the Hamish and Andy show a calming sanctuary. So we've got tea light candles. In front of you, you have your little Buddha.
I feel like someone's going to make a move on me here any minute, but that's okay.
You have to.
Not kind of an odd question. Kelly's obviously a name that guys can have and girls can have.
Yes.
If you met a guy and his name was Kelly, would that be enough to put you off not going out with him? I mean, could you date a Kelly?
Yeah, no, that'd be weird.
Would you date
but
Kelly Slater?
I mean,
I
Kelly
graduated
Slater's
with a couple Kellys. So.
What about Kelly Slater? I mean, he's a very attractive man. Perhaps if he propositioned
He's
you,
a
would
surfer, right?
Yeah, would that be enough for you to go, tell you what, I can't do the Kelly thing?
I don't know. He's a surfer. It's a nice body right there. That's
Great, so any of that just looked like I was filling myself up, but that's cool. Totally cool, I'm down with that.
Do you ever pinch yourself and say, this is
Oh.
me, this is my life?
honey every time. Yeah.
Only one reason why a star of her caliber comes to a middle school show is to make her image more fucking edgy, bro.
That's right, dude. She is gonna have fucking street cred after she rocks with us, dude.
Her publicist said, you better go to middle school, girl, if you want to get edgy.
Actually, this is a funny story. In junior high, we had to pick between band and choir, and I was going to play the drums in band. And the choir teacher heard me singing in the hallway, and she was like, why aren't you in choir? And I was like, because I can't sing. And she was like, okay. She was like, well, why don't you join and see how you like it? So I joined, and I figured out, wow, I kind of have a niche, you know, I kind of have a thing here.
Oh, I'm so excited about my album. It's coming out probably late March, early April. We're trying to finish it up right now. So I'm trying to get that out there.
No, I'm gonna buy it, right?
You better buy it. You know. And if you don't, I'll send you one. Oh, you saw me?